I'm on the dance floor and I don't give up. I'ma take that and take it in my mind. I got a juicy gas with a big ass. Nah, no discomfort. I'm never gonna stop. I'm not covering, but I get super head. I'm a choking at until I'm dead. I'm a nasty, I'm a freaky. Come on, meatballs, y'all watching that addiction. Go meatballs. I said, go meatballs. I said, go meatballs. I said, go meatballs, go meatballs, go meatballs, go balls, go meat and 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 go balls, go meatballs.
Good morning, ugly. Give me a second. Good morning, ugly. It's BW, and I'm here to talk to you. Wonka Al, baby. We gonna make it do what it do. If you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, you tacky hoes. Also, meatballs, take your fat fingers and hit the thumbs up on this show. I just feel a little, You know, I'm not down. I just feel a little, Well, we're going to get through the show. I'm sipping on me some tea. But I also got my drink, honey. Yes, I do. We're going to get through the show, honey. Don't worry. I does this. All right. With that being said, it's time for the... What's time for?
Yeah. Topic that's hard. Ow. Topic that's hard. Topic that's hard. Let's get it, bitch. Topics that's hard. Topics. Let's get it now. Topics that's hard. Break it down. Topics that's hard. The tea, bitch. The gossip. Topics that's hard. Topics that's hard. Topics.
I haven't been out to a club in like almost 4 years. I came out to a club tonight, Boxers in New York, for someone's birthday. Where's Tarzana? I was so excited to come out for Tarzana's birthday. And I get to the club and Chrissy comes over and was like, look, bitch, you know, we at capacity. You can't come into the VIP. Anyway, I was like, it's all good. You know, Tarzana really don't know me. I'm just a fan of his. I like to watch his shit. I guess, you know, when you don't know a person. But it's all good. Shout out to Tarzana. I had a good time in boxes. I'll be back. I like the little club. It's cute. You know, don't get me wrong, bitch. I'm Bimbo Winehouse. People know me. So, you know, I did have a good time. I'll be back. But happy birthday, Tarzana.
Just getting my show notes in order. For you all who's been wondering where D has been, well, you just saw her, him, whatever, I don't give a fuck. You just saw D. That was D. You know, I don't care. Call me a man, call me a girl, bitch, I don't care. Like my good girlfriend say, Flame Monroe, he, we, she. It don't bother me, bitch. Oh, man. Whew. We're gonna get through the show. As you all can see, I'm a little like, you know, but I feel okay. Like, I feel like 70, 75%. I don't feel like, you know, full 100%, like 75%. Like, I can smell. This morning, I woke up and I couldn't smell. I was going crazy. You know, I tried to smell the lemon. I couldn't smell no lemons. I tried to smell the garlic. I couldn't smell. I was like, oh, no, bitch, what's going, what? I was about to take one of you hoes and smell your pussy. Let me see if I can smell your pussy, bitch. But I can smell now, honey. I can smell the lemons. I can smell ass. I can smell Sister Patterson coochie. Bitch, I'm fine, honey. The smell is back. I can drink. I've been eating soup all week. Chicken noodle soup with a drink on the side. Yeah, I've been having my chicken noodle soup. I made it from scratch. You know, I got the chicken and I boil it, and then I put the noodles and I put the vegetables and I put the cream of chicken, and I've been eating soup all week. I feel alright though, bitch. I ain't dead yet. But how's everyone? We gonna get through this little 20-30 minute show. I know I told you all I was going to do a live on Monday, but Monday I felt like shit. I think Monday was the peak of it. I don't know what was going on. I had enough energy to walk to the Stop and Shop and get me, you know, the chicken noodle soup stuff and some crackers. I got my crackers. Baby, I love me some crackers. Them saltine crackers. I ate the whole box. But I had enough energy, and I said, you know, I told the meatballs I was going to do a show. Baby, I just couldn't do it. I don't know. I had a night on Friday. I'm going to tell you all about it in a second, honey. I just don't know, baby, but I'm all right. I'm well enough to come here and talk to my meatballs. I'm well enough to stretch my arms. I'm well enough to make it dip it dope, you know, make it do what it do. So, Waka out, baby, we gonna make it do what it do. So, let me tell you all about Friday night, because I told you all I went Friday. I went out Friday night. I went to the club. Yes, I went to the club, bitch. I was in there for 40 minutes. I'm going to tell you hoes about it in a second, but I went out Friday night. And as you saw, I'll tell you all about it in a second. Oh, by the way, let me tell you all something. Let me tell it, bitch, when it rains, it pours, honey. So this job I've been working on, you know, that paper I need to have signed and then, you know, have the physical and all this and all that. It's been about 4 weeks trying to get everything in order for this stupid job. We finally got the green light. Everything is going whoop, whoop, whoop. You know, it's always some bullshit. It is always some bullshit. You know how many hours they gave me for the week? You know how many hours they gave me? These hoes gave me 10 hours. 10 hours for the week. They said that person insurance is only going to allow her 10 weeks. 10 hours for the week. I said, this is a joke. I called the guy. I said, sir, are you serious? I said, you mean 10 hours a day? Or like what? He said, no, it's 10 hours a week. I said, what the fuck I'm going to do with 10 hours a week? He said, oh, have her call her insurance. And I said, y'all put me through all this bullshit for y'all to tell me she's only granted 10 motherfucking hours a week. Y'all could have done this in the beginning. I'm putting all my motherfucking focus on this job, and you motherfuckers telling me I can only go do 10 hours a week. So you all do the math. 10 hours time, what is it, like $16, $17 an hour? Bitch, I'm not even making $150 a week. I said if it's not one thing, it's like 10 fucking hours, man. So now, on top of this job, I gotta go look for more work. My lips is like, I'm not stressed. Like, I'm not gonna stress myself out. Stress kills, honey. It's no big deal. I'm looking for more work next week, so I'm not gonna stress it. I said, y'all could have told me this shit prior. I wouldn't have been putting all this fucking effort into trying to get this motherfucking job. And you know what's crazy when I Google? Because you know when you can, like, Google reviews on jobs, like, they have the pros and the cons. And the cons, no lie, I read every con, the hours. One lady said she had to find 2 other jobs because the hours they gave her and her grandma was not. I said, wow, I can see with these the hours. It's not even that motherfucking service. Oh, I'm feeling better, baby. Ew, Bibbo's feeling better, bitch. All right. So I'm not stressing. I'm just gonna look for work next week. I'm not stressing myself out, bitch. I made it this far. So back to Friday. All right. I have all my notes written down because I'm a little. This was supposed to be a live show. So I have everything. I was all prepared for Monday for the live show. I just felt like shit. So what I'm gonna do is by next Monday, I should be well. I feel good now, but I still feel you know, that cough is still there. The cough, like yesterday, my nose was all stuffy because I think you like when you're like sick, it goes from like your nose and it's like so it's almost gone. So next Monday, you guys, 8 o'clock, 8:30. However I'm feeling, we're gonna do the live show, bitch. So listen to me. So I went out Friday night. Baby, I had the best time. I had the best time Friday night. I needed that. That is what I moved back to New York for. Just for that, like that type of night, Friday. Summer night was so beautiful in New York. And I was gonna go, I went to the club. I wasn't gonna go. Because when I got to the city, I was like, you know what, bitch, I'm not going to no club. I'm over the clubs. So I went to my spot, my usual spot I told you all I like to go to on 8th Avenue in New York City. It's next to the gay BBQs. Shout out to all the gays in New York. You know where all the gays go, the BBQs. Well, anyway, my spot is like right over there. I like to stand in the spot for, I could stand there for 3 hours. I just love that spot. It's down 8th Avenue, and that's my spot. But don't come over there talking to me, bitch. D is shady. D is very shady. Anyway, so I'm standing there, and there's this lesbian. I thought it was a lesbian, but he told me she was a trans man. So anyway, I'm drinking, whatever. So she's just staring. I'm like, what is this bitch staring at? So she's just staring at me. You know, I'm standing there with my wig on, you know, and then at one point she goes, well, because it was a trans man, she goes, "You're so beautiful." I said, "Thank you." And I'm just back to my music, you know, making it do what it do. And she comes over and we start talking. And she tells me she was at the BBQ. She was by herself. I was like, girl, there's nothing wrong with going out by yourself. But one exception, do not go to the club by yourself. Well, I used to when I was more social, but now I'm just like, leave me alone. But anyway, back to her. So she's like, I was in BBQs because she told me she's dealing with this No, first she told me I was beautiful, and we had a conversation. I said, I'm not. She said, so what's your pronouns? I said, I don't care. You know, I don't care about like he, she. I don't care. Some trannies and stuff, they feel, don't call me no man. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what you call me, bitch. It don't bother me. Anyway, she's like, I'm like, girl, I'm just a cross-dresser, I guess you want to call it. Look, all this comes off when I get home. So anyway, she's like telling me how she's in this relationship. Well, she was in a relationship. And the girl she's with, they stayed together. They lived together, but they not together. So I said, where's the girl at now? She's like, oh, she's at my house. I said, this girl that you in BBQs stressing and crying about, she's at your house? I said, I didn't understand the situation. She told me her rent is $2,200 a month. And I said, who's paying that? She said, the girl I was talking to, she said, oh, I'm paying all the rent. I said, what do the girl do who's staying with you? She said she does nothing. She just comes there and she has to pay her cell phone bill and pay this bill, and I just don't know what to do. I said, bitch, you dumb as hell. Ain't no way I'm gonna be paying all the motherfucking rent. This bitch is I said, is she at least eating your coochie? I mean, excuse me, is she at least, you know, sucking your meat? You know, she was a trans man. She said, no, we don't even have sex. We're not together no more. And she's with, the girl she was talking about, the girl don't know if she want to be with a girl, if she want to be with a man. She's like one of them bisexuals. We had like a good 20-minute conversation. She was like, I was so happy to meet you, and it was good that, and I just said, this is what you need to do. You need to go home and tell that bitch you're moving, and give her a couple of months to figure out what she gonna do, because you're moving in a couple of months. Ain't no way you paying all this rent and shit, and this bitch ain't even at least sucking your dick. Bitch, you got me fucked up. Stressing you in BBQs by yourself, drinking. Bitch was standing there crying. Well, man, she was a trans man. We had that conversation. She said she's transforming to a man and this and that. So I said, tell that bitch you giving her a couple of more months because you're moving out. You're really moving out. Ain't no way you paying all this rent, bitch. You should be living by yourself. So we talked about a whole bunch of stuff, you all. Anyway, in the meantime, as we're talking, some gay guy comes like down the block, and he see me and her, and he's coming over. He's like, yes, bitch, you was gorgeous, and talking to her, what's up, mama? And I'm like, this is not what I wanted. Like, I like to be alone, bitch. I don't, like, so he started doing all this. I was like, I'm not into all that crap, all that voguing and stuff. Can you stop? So he's like, this thing, what's wrong with you? I was like, nothing. He was just like, you're not a gay man, always causing a scene. Like, can you just stand here? So anyway, I'm like, how am I going to get away from these two? So, some dude come walking down the block. Dark skin, had a big bag, like, you know, looked like he was selling stuff. He was really cute. He had one of them masks on his face. He was nice body, sagging, you know what you gay boys like, very cute. Well, I really couldn't see him. I just saw his body, tattoos, fine. So he stops. So it was now me, the gay boy doing all the voguing stuff, the lesbian dyke woman, whatever, trans man, and him. I'm like, can y'all all of my, like, this is my spot. So anyway, he's like, what's good with y'all? Da-da-da-da-da. And then what happens is, as we're talking, a car is coming like down the block, and it sounded like gunshots was coming from the car. I said, what the fuck is that, gunshot? So I ran to the back, because I'm like, you know, in the front. So I ran to the back, and he's like, I got you, ma, And I was like, thank you, baby. And I grabbed his arm, and I said, please take me away, take me away, take me away. So I looked at the lesbian, the dyke, and the gay guy. I'm like, bye, y'all. And I was like, take me, take me, take me. So me and him walking down the block. So I'm like, oh, thank God you saved me. I didn't want to be with them no more. So we turned the corner, around the corner where BBQ's is at. And this fool has a knife in his hand. I said, why do you got that knife in your hand for? Can you please drop that knife? He's like, nah, niggas out here be trying to try me and shit. I was like, can you, like, you're scaring me. Drop your knife. Like, do it. So he put the knife away. So we walked, like, there's like a little something right there. So he was like, what's up with you? I was like, nah, man. I was like, you saved me, baby. I didn't want to talk to them no more. So anyway, the knife was scaring me. I'll be honest with you all, because people's crazy. I was like, look, I gotta go. At that point, I said, you know what? I'm going to go to the club. Because I was like, So as I'm walking to go to the club, he grabbed me. He's like, oh, you leaving me like that? I was like, give me a reason to stay. So he's like, walk right here. So he walked back to where his bag was at. And he pulled that dick. Oh, that big, it was nice. That's the reason right there. So I was like, can you leave your knife here? So he put the knife out and drew it like where his bag was at. And we walked around the corner. And we walked behind some trees. This little spot I like. And he was like, yo, ma, I did like 5 years in incarceration, all this and that. And I was like, what we gonna do? And he's like, turn around. So I turned around and I put my pants down and he started eating his baby. He started eating his booty. I was like, you better eat that booty. So he ate the booty. And he's like, I don't want to do the front. I was like, you sure? So when I turned around, I was like, try it. You know they talk all that shit. So he started munching on me. He started munching, baby. He was sucking Dante so good. So anyway, all right, a good 20 minutes was with him. Then as I was leaving, he's like, where you going? You my bitch, you my bitch. I was like, I'm going to go to the club, baby. Ain't nobody with you all night. So he's like, I was like, you left something. So when he ran back to go see where he left, bitch, I ran to the corner and I left him. So I started walking to the club, and at that moment I started feeling good. I was like, ew. So that kind of boosted my like self-esteem to go to the club. So I went to the club. Now this is the part where you saw in the beginning of the video with me talking about Tarzana. All right, so I went to the club and I saw Chrissy. Y'all know who Chrissy is. The one who always was with Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. You know Chrissy, always on Instagram with Dancehall King. Y'all know King Chrissy, whatever you call herself. Hey Chrissy, I love Chrissy. Anyway, I saw Chrissy in Tarzana. So I get into the club and I went downstairs to fix my wig and whatever. No, prior to all that, I said these gays is always messy. As I was going up to the club to get like in the club, it was like 4 gays outside fighting. These messy old gays. This is why I don't do the clubs. Y'all out here just carrying, fighting alone. I tried to record it, but it was over before I put my phone out. So anyway, I get into the club. And like I said, I saw Tarzan, I saw Chrissy. So I went downstairs and I came back up. And I went over to the little area. I said, Chrissy, I was telling him to tell Chrissy to come here. So I said, Chrissy, come here. He's like, hey, bitch. I was like, hi, Chrissy. He's like, where you been? I was like, whatever. I was like, call Tarzana over. So I don't think Tarzana knew me. So Tarzana came over. I was like, hi, Tarzana. I was like, bitch, I'm Bimbo, bitch. I love you. I'm a fan. And da-da-da-da. I was like, are you giving drinks? So I got to go get my own drink. So I just went to go get my own drink. So as I'm getting my drink, Christy comes over. And he's like, Bimbo. I'm like, yes, Chrissy. He's like, Tarzana got other people coming and it's kind of at capacity and this and that and the third. And I was like, oh, so I can't come over. All right, bye. No big deal. You know, he was like, no, it's not like that. I was like, it's all good. Like, all right. And I gave Christy a hug and he walked away. And that was that. Now, so I'm in the club and I'm like, okay, I really just came here to party with Chris, like with Tarzana. Like, but I don't know if I should feel away. Like, he don't know me. You know what I mean? Like, he never knew. We never talked before. So, I don't know if I should be feeling away. Like, you know. So, I just stood there. So, in the meantime, I'm standing there drinking. and like all these dudes is coming up to me dancing, and I mean, don't get me wrong, bitch, I got my life. I like, what's the club called? Boxers. I like, and they play good music. It's not just, you know, they play in the 90s. I'm going back to Boxers, but now I know when I go next time, it's not expecting to like, you know, party with certain people. Now I could just go and get, you know, and. But anyway, I was just standing there and I was just like, okay, like I'm over this, like goodbye. So I left. I left the club. Like I said, I was getting life in there. There was dudes coming up to me and people, hey bimbo, like people know me. But I was just like, okay, I can't do this. This is boring, you know? So I left. Okay. Okay, more to the story. The whole show is going to be about Friday night screw it. All right, I got some other celebrity gossip, but I got to just finish telling you all about the night. So, I'm going, I'm walking home. I mean, I'm walking back to the, like 8th Avenue. I'm like, you know what? Is it time for me to go home yet? I said, let me go home. I had fun tonight, whatever. It was a good night. So, as I'm walking, I go to 23rd Street and I see that the train is like messed up. Like the 2 train to go to 241st Street. I hate when the train is messed up. Like I just like the train to go all the way home. I don't want to get off the train to catch a bus because they doing like all shit. I hate all that nonsense. So I saw that the 2 train was messed up. So I said, oh, I'm not in the mood. So I said, let me just wait until 6 o'clock. To the 5 o'clock to catch the Metro North. That's the other train. It costs a little more, but I said, I'm not dealing with this 2 train. That's the subway. That's the one that goes in, you know, where all the craziness happens at. There's 2 trains I could take. I could take the Metro North or I could take the 2 train. The Metro North is more the uppity. It's a little more expensive, but it gets me home in 3 stops. So I said, let me just wait for the Metro North. So as I'm looking, I saw another tranny. I started talking to her, but it was this like guy, and I thought he was a cop. He comes up the stairs. As I'm looking, I'm just looking to see how I'm gonna get home. He's like, "What's up, baby? What's up?" I was like, "Hi." He's like, "I got $40 for you." I was like, $40 for what? He's like, let me see it. And I just thought he was a cop. I didn't, you know, think none of it, whatever. So I was like, no, I'm good. So he came back up. He's like, let's go to a hotel. I was like, pull the money out. So he pulled out the $40 or whatever. So I was drunk. I was like, fuck it. So I went down the stairs to the like subway, but we wasn't like really in the subway. We was like halfway like down the stairs. So I stood. I was like, don't touch me. I was like, give me the money. So he gave me the $40, and I just pulled, because you know I don't wear underwear. So I pulled Dante out, and I just started. He's like, oh, baby. He's like, oh, and I'm just standing there. Shit. He's like, oh, baby, oh, and he he pulled his thing out. And he started playing with it. I'm just shaking it. And I'm looking to see if people's coming. And I was like, you better come. Because we didn't touch nothing. It was just me shaking it. So I was like, I gotta go. And he splashed all over the place. And I ran up the stairs and put my pants up. I was like, what is going on today? So after that, I went back down to 8th Ave because I was on 7th Ave right there. So I went back to 8th Ave, and I'm on 8th Ave now. And this other dude comes up to me. He's like, oh, there you go. I'm like, what is going on tonight? It was some light-skinned dude. He was cute. I was like, baby, I am tired. I'm just waiting to get home. He was like, where you live? I was like, I live in Mount Vernon. I'm just waiting for my train. He's like, oh, I'm from Yonkers. And this, that, and third. So we started talking. Me and him went somewhere. And whatever. So after that, I went back to 8th Avenue. And I was like, bitch, I know. All right, I am ready to go home. So I like 4:30, I said, you know what? It's going to take me a little while to walk to 42nd Street. So I started walking to 42nd Street. This is why I can't be no full-time tranny. These men are annoying, and I feel sorry for you women. You got to deal with these thirsts. This is why I'm glad I could just come home, take the wig off, and be ugly bimbo. And got to deal with men are so annoying. Bitch, when I tell you I can't walk 5 blocks without them going crazy, and it's not like I don't tuck or nut. They don't even care, you know. So anyway, as I'm walking, I see another dude. He was cute. Oh, yo. So anyway, after all the craziness, I finally get on the Metro North. And I come home, I took a shower, and I fell out. What a night. I had Friday night was fun. It was really fun. Sorry, excuse me. All right, moving on. What's going on up there? So G-La or J-La, whatever the bitch name is, from the, what is her name? G-La, J-La, I don't know. I don't watch no Bad Girls Club. Well, anyway, the chick from the Bad Girls Club, she has some things to get off her chest after seeing a clip of the gay Biggie Smalls in a wig, Saucy Santana. He was at the Texas Gay Pride, and he was talking a whole bunch of nonsense, talking about the gays ruled the world. I'm going to play the clip. Yeah, I'm going to play the clip for you guys, and then I'm going to read, give me a second, let me find the clip. Then I'm going to read the response from, what's her name? J-La, or J-La. Anyway, hit, what's it? All right, listen. If you didn't hear what he said, something around the fact when women need their hair done, they go to gays and makeup and all, a whole bunch of nonsense. So here's what homegirl had to say. I'm just gonna read what she said on what she said. She said the fact that Saucy Santana got on stage and tried to basically say women need gays to be who we naturally are. Please have several seats. Like, shut the fuck up. You big back, no neck having ass. She also said, I'm all for people popping their shit by all means, but please don't ever think a woman needs a gay man to show her how to be a woman. You lost a lot of people with that one, Saucy Santana. This nigga got on stage and said gays are the blueprint. How? Because the last time we checked, women are the blueprint. Women are the blueprint. Always have been and always will be. Gila, you're damn right. Women are the blueprint. And especially the black women. You are the motherfucking blueprint. And I just want to say, the gay Biggie Smalls, Saucy Santana big ass is not speaking for all the gays. Saucy, just like Chris Brown says, you need to get on stage, do your little let me see you walk, and get your big ass off the stage. I don't know if it's your record label or your publicist or whoever the hell telling you to, you've been acting out. I don't know who's these people telling you to get on stage and act a fool, but your big ass need to get on stage, perform, and get the fuck off. My thing is, how do you dish your supporters, your main supporters? The main supporters is the female. Saucy Santana main supporters is females. So how you go, like when he was saying that, you should have seen the women in the audience. Like, where did this come from? You know what I mean? Like, the gays ain't supporting you, Saucy. The gays ain't supporting Saucy. And you know these men out here, straight men ain't supporting that shit. The reason you are where you at is because of these females supporting your big ass, and you want to get, oh my God, the gays rule the world. Bitch, please. Y'all need to tell Saucy, whoever, tell him to calm it down. Because, you know, the fame just came to you, Miss Thing. And these are your, you don't dish your supporters, you big bitch. Ah, my leg hurt. But anyway, I say all that to say, women, he's not speaking for the rest of your gays, for the rest of us gays, bitch, please. I know the women are the blueprint to this world. And yes, I'm a gay man, and I'm not trying to be no woman. I'm just who I am. I don't call myself no woman. I know I'm a man, honey. I know what I got down there. Shout out to all the men who think they're females and want to be women. Hey, but me, bitch, I know I'm a man, and I'm not trying to be no woman, and I'm just who I am. If you want to call me feminine, then that's just who I am, bitch. It is what it is. But I ain't trying to be that. And I know the women are the blueprint. This world would be a better place if people knew women were the blueprint. So, Saucy, okay, put the liquor down, you big bitch, and the pork chops. Speaking of the gays, I don't want to talk about him. Moving on. I don't want to talk about that. Moving on. Oh, I do want to talk about tomorrow is Omarion. Well, when you all watch this, is Omarion versus, who is it? Ray J? No. Omarion versus Mario. And this is going to be Ray J versus Bobby V, and Pleasure P versus Sammy. And then who's doing this? Like, versus, you done really fell off. Who's coming up with this nonsense? Nobody care about these Mario versus Omarion and Ray J and all this bullshit. Versus done fell off, baby. If you hoes can't get it together, just let it go. If you was gonna do some R&B, it should have been some Jodeci versus Drew Hill. This Omarion versus Mario. Nobody want to see that shit. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna watch. Because I enjoyed a few of Mario songs and a few of Omarion songs and a few of Bobby V songs. You know Bobby V like the trannies too, allegedly. Well, ain't no alleged because we saw him on video, right? But you hoes need to get it together. Anyway, so that's tomorrow now. I'll be watching it. But, you know, I'm just going to be watching it like this. Like, I really don't care. Damn, Omarion versus Mario. I don't want to see that shit. All right, moving on to Ms. Wendywilliams. So Wendywilliams' talk show has officially ended, you guys. Like, Wendy's show is over. They done took the sign. You know the sign that they have outside her studio? The big, they couldn't even wait a week. Them hoes done took that big old Wendy sign down. And they posted a picture of her Hot Topic chair. The one, you know, the one that she was always farting in. They done threw all that shit out too. Wendy, ain't nobody want that chair. You been farting and all type of mess in that chair. Nobody want that chair. Well, anyway, them hoes done drew that chair out. They said, we love you for watching. And here's what I had to say. And here's what Wendy's ex-husband had to say to me. Well, he said it under my post. Here's what I had to say. I said, at least you hoes could have put a wig on and a mic on the chair and the chair is crooked. Wendy was on for 13 years, regardless of whatever. Only a queen could last that long. The way this ended, shaking my head. Respect to Wendywilliams and to Kevin Hunter. Because a big, huge reason for that successful show is because of Wendy's ex-husband, Kevin Hunter. And I told you, me and Kevin is good. So he responded to me. He said, at Bimbo Winehouse, shaking my fucking head. And then he said, all these clowns that work for Dapmar Mercury with these fake ass goodbyes, you all were enabling her and not helping her with the real problem. Everyone benefited and had a hand in the demise will soon pay. He said, God is coming for the demons. If you go to her Wendy, well, here's the image, Kevin Hunter. So shout out to Kevin Hunter. Like I said, me and Kevin ain't never had no problems. And people done said stuff about Kevin. I like Kev. I told you all that time we was at that party for that movie we did, the Wendywilliams first movie. I played Skeletor, which never came out. Robin Givens was Wendy. And we had a rap party. They had the rap party when the movie was wrapped up. That was a good night. It was me and my bestie Dana, who's dead. And the other girl, Nicole, who's dead too. That was a good night. Anyway, all them bougie people was up in there trying to look all bougie. Bitch, me, Dana, and the other girls who walked up in that motherfucking party like, what, bitch? We had that party turned out. Everybody was coming over like, can we dance with you, Bimbo L? So the security guard was hating because Robin Givens and Wendy went to the balcony. It was like the VIP area. So I was trying to get in there, and the security was like, no, baby. Kevin came over and said, man, if you don't move out the fucking way and let Bimbo through. I looked at the security like, blue bitch. I walked right over them and hey, Robin, hey, Wendy. Charlamagne was there too. Anyway, shout out to Kevin Hunter. I agree that the way they ended this show was very messy. And shout out to Cheryl Lee, what's his name? Cheryl, whatever the one they gave Wendy show to. Cheryl Underwood, no. Sherry Shepherd. Good luck. Good luck. Anyway, they're saying that Wendy is working on a podcast for Spotify. The dang is Wendy. The older women and the older folks who like to watch you, I don't think they know how to get to that stuff. Like my grandma ain't gonna know how to get to no Spotify. My mother ain't gonna know how to get to no. My mother might be able to learn how to do that. Hell, I don't get to no Spotify. It was easier just turning on the TV and just turning to Channel 5. I'm also hearing that Wendy is she has isolated herself from the world. They're saying that her memory, this is all allegedly, more of her memory is gone and she's not taking no calls. Look, bitch, I don't know what to believe. I guess we just gotta wait and see. But the way they ended that show was very messy. And all I can say is good luck, Sherry. I will watch Sherry for 1 week. After that, bitch, you will not get no more of my views. And if you're a true Wendy supporter, do not support that bitch. I mean, look, hey, this is the way it is. Moving on. Before I go, the people were saying that Beyonce, you Beehive people, Beehive, you hoes had Beyonce crying. You had the Queen Bee crying. They said she was reading y'all tweets about her new song. What is it? Break My Soul. She said you all turned on the Queen. How you turn on your Queen Bee? They said she was just crying her eyes out. This was her comeback song after 10 years from being gone. You bitches is crying and talking about the song is whack. The Queen Bee was crying. I heard the song. And let me just say this, you Beehive people. Be happy Beyonce is still delivering music for you old tired hoes. She could have been like Rihanna. And would Rihanna call her people the army? She could have been like, fuck you army people. Rihanna said, screw you hoes. You ain't hear Rihanna make no music in the past, 10, 15 years. Screw the army people. You hoes can go to hell. At least Beyonce is still delivering for you old tired ass Beehive people. And I heard the song. and to be honest with you, the song ain't that bad. It's better than that lemonade nonsense and all that before I let go. Babe, when I tell you I hate that song. Who told her to remake that song? I hate that song. So you Beehive people, go somewhere and sit down. And not for nothing, it can't be that bad. The song is #1 everywhere. To be honest with you, I feel like she did the song for the gays anyway. It's Gay Pride Week, and I just feel like she gave this to her gay fans. To be technical. The song ain't that bad. I don't know what the fuck you hoes was expecting for. You better be happy Beyonce's putting out music for you old tired hoes anyway. You're not going to like every song that your artist is going to put out. Like, I love me some Mary J. Blige. I love me some Mary. But every song she done put out, I didn't care for. What's that? I'm fine, just doing just fine. Babe, when I tell you I hate that song. I hate that song. And I also hate No More Drama. No More Drama. Oh, I hate that song. When she performed that at the Super Bowl, I said, what the hell is she doing? So you Beyonce people, go out. And this is only one song. Because she might put out another song. You hoes will go crazy. Sick of you old tired Beehive people. God. All right, meatballs. I got to go. Feeling better. Feeling really... Oh, I'm sorry. The camera's shaking. Feeling so much better. I'm going to try to have myself better by at least Saturday, Friday, so I can enjoy somewhat of Gay Pride Week. I ain't going to the clubs, though. I'm not going to that gay parade on Sunday. No thank you, no ma'am. I'll probably go around like 7 o'clock and do like, you know, side streets. You know, I'm not going all that. We are gay and we are proud, all that nonsense. And no thank you, no ma'am. I don't know, but I'll figure something out this week. I want to thank the meatball donation so I can enjoy my week a little bit. These hoes only gave me 10 hours. Then the bitch is talking about I don't get paid till next week. You mean I gotta wait 2 weeks for $120? I ain't stressing it. I will be out tomorrow or next week looking for another job. 10 hours. All right, you guys. I'll talk to the meatballs and to the gays. Happy Gay Pride. Enjoy your week. All right, if your man is in New York or if your man just had to take a quick trip to New York. All right. All right. All right. I'll talk to you all Monday. We should do the live show Monday. Check my Instagram. I'll keep you focus on the Instagram, all right? If you get a little something, fucking me a little bottle or something, help me celebrate Gay Pride since I gotta wait next week, get paid, bitch. All right, talk to you all on the next show, all right? Bye.